What up, friends? I am Geoff Fienberg back here with you doing my second video for the week for oddschecker.com/US, breaking down the Players Championship on the PGA Tour. The biggest purse of the season is here. The biggest event of the season thus far is here. I'm excited to break it down. Don't forget, I posted a chat with Eric Patterson from The Score yesterday. It was a lengthy one, but I love talking golf and I love chatting with EP. So go check that out. Speaking of The Score, guys, The Score Bet and OddsChecker are teaming up to give OddsChecker users 100-to-1 odds on any player making a birdie. 100-to-1 odds for any player to make a birdie. $100 max winnings. You bet $1, you win 100. You can only claim the offer via the OddsChecker link below. To qualify, you must wager at least $1 on the Players Championship. New users only, and full terms can be found in the link below. Got to take advantage of this. An amazing opportunity. OddsChecker ScoreBet teaming up to give us a great promotion here. Check it out. You can free roll some golf this week. As well, I will be giving away a free dozen Pro V1 Titleist golf balls. Hey, listen, I've been buried in the snow. The sun is starting to come out. The weather is getting warm. We're not there yet, but golf is on the mind. So come, win a dozen Pro V1 top shelf golf balls from me. All you've got to do is like, sub, so these drop right into your feed each week, and leave a comment. Tell me who you think is going to win the Players Championship this week. Leave your Twitter handle in the comment. We'll pick a winner this weekend. Good luck to all. Enter that contest for the golf balls from me. And what a promotion. OddsChecker and the ScoreBet teaming up to essentially give you a free $100, as long as your guy doesn't withdraw before the tee time. We've seen that before. Don't think it's going to happen this week. Okay, let's get into it. Already broke it down yesterday with Eric Patterson. Gave 3 outrights there, 40, Berger at 44, Reed at 40. I got Fleetwood at 55. That is what is in. If you knew me, if you know me, you know we weren't going to be done, but there was a lot to think about. And yeah, there is no more time to think. It is decision time. And, God willing, I made the right ones because sorry, I keep harping on it, but the last 2 winners on tour were guys that I had wagered in their previous events. So, that can give you a little spin and allow you to not see the board clearly. But what do they say? Clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. Just watch me. All right, let's get right into it. Patrick Cantley, guys, 22-1. 22-1 Patrick Cantley. If you watched me yesterday with EP, you knew I was deciding between Cantley and Justin Thomas. For the most part, I thought I would be on Justin Thomas at roughly the same number. I believe there are 20s out there, but Cantley 22-1 over at DraftKings Sportsbook. I've seen that number as low as 18. I made a big deal about that Justin Thomas birdie rate here. Leads the field in birdies averaged per round since 2015. But I might have made an epic miscalculation. I read the transcript from his press conference yesterday. And he's like, I don't know, but yeah, I loved this place on the Old Time. When was that? May? It was Mother's Day. So that's May, right? I think I should know. The Old Time that we used to play the Players. That stat, that birdie average stat is from May. Now, listen, I'm just an amateur hack when I golf. Time of year, I'll still suck. These guys, they play different games. I'm making a bad joke. I'm not comparing anything we do with golf clubs to them, but they're creatures of habit. And to me, Justin Thomas is like, no, I perfected this course in the Old Time. Last year we moved it to a new time, and I could tell in the 1 round that it wasn't working for me. So Justin Thomas will win, but I am betting Patrick Cantley, friends, at that 22-1. His form this year has been fabulous. A 21st, a 2nd, a 3rd, and a 15th. Took a little time off. The back was so Cantley. I don't know. He said stomach ache. We know Cantley doesn't like to play too much golf in a row, so I'm not making anything of that. but we are on a Pete Dye track. And the world, we've learned enough times that such a thing exists. What is that such a thing? Pete Dye specialists. Specialists. And Patrick Cantley, my friends, has to qualify as a Pete Dye course specialist. This includes a 9th and a 2nd, the 9th at the 2019 and a 2nd at the 2021 stadium course at PGA West, 3rd in 2017, 7th in 2018, 3rd at 2019 at Harbor Town, 4th in 2017, 7th in 2018 at TPC Louisiana, as well as a 15th in 2018, a 15th in 2019, and 11th in 2020 at TPC River Highlands. Patrick Cantley simply loves Pete Dye design courses. He gets himself in the mix, so I'm going to the wall this week at the top. That is my pick. Patrick Cantley, 22-1. Moving on. In the end, I just couldn't resist, guys. I couldn't resist. Thank you, the Borgata Sportsbook, as I have bet Tyrell Hatton 40-1. Hatton is listen. We didn't like that early start at the at Bay Hill last week, but I don't want to overrate that at all. Like he battled hard to finish where he did in that tournament. I know Sunday got to him, but Hatton, since coming over, he has had a 22nd at the concessions and a 21st in Bay Hill. But the approach and the putting were coming around last week. So I've got no issues rolling Hatton this week. 40-1 in Florida. We saw how he came on in the 2nd and 3rd rounds last week. I can't resist this. It is as low as 30-1 in some other spots. Terrell Hatton is a total beast. He loves Florida golf. His home in America is Orlando. I'm here for Hatton. Hatton 40-1 with the big events this year. Expect to see a lot of that on my card. Last outright pick I'm going to make. Oh, you guys might groan with this one. I'm sorry. No, it's not like who you think it's going to be, and it's shorter than it should be. But friends, it is Paul Casey. I'm going to go to the wall with Paul Casey, 55-1 at Bet365. That's as low as 42-1 in some other spots. I was really hoping we could get something in the 70-80-1 range for Casey. I'm surprised that we have this number, but he's playing some really good golf, and I'm anticipating he's going to catch a real big fish. I just hope he's not the 54-hole leader. I really don't, but I love the form and the confidence, the form that he's playing with and the confidence that Casey is speaking with on a layout that has worked for him. There are always some boomer bust qualities to Casey, and if it does bottom out, I'm sure I'll get made fun of on the internet because he's maybe not the most reliable guy in terms of an outright bet, but I'm really excited about my outright picks this week, and you could see them listed below. Now it's time for a handful of props. I'll make this quick. There's one player that I kind of lead the way with in the props, and I'll get to him in a second. So let's just start this off by saying DraftKings Sportsbook, Tommy Fleetwood -120 over Adam Scott. Easy for me. Fleetwood, back-to-back top 10s at the Players. He was leading the Players, I want to say, like on Saturday. He was like the midway point leader at the Players the last time we played a complete Players. Had himself a late Sunday tee time last week at Bay Hill. He really does like Florida golf. Hopefully he can just build on last week and have a great Sunday and not spaz after 3-putting from 14 feet in an important moment on the weekend. Fleetwood over Scott. That Scott number outright this week is ballooning. It's like no one believes in him. I think I'm confident I can get a strong performance out of Fleetwood this week to give me that one. Okay, Chris Kirk. You ready for a Chris Kirk party, guys? I am going to be playing Chris Kirk in multiple places here. I just want to get myself organized. but we're going to start with a Chris Kirk over Francesco Molinari. What's that? Minus 129 or minus 125? I can't read my own handwriting. That's available at DraftKings Sportsbook. And I'm going to play Chris Kirk over Brendan Todd at minus 115. I am really high on Chris Kirk. We can throw in a Chris Kirk top 10 at plus 500 over at PointsBet. That's available as low as plus 400, guys. Chris Kirk, in his last 2 starts in Florida, he was T8 at Bay Hill, and he ranked 10th for strokes gained tee to green. Fantastic. Of course, with the driver pretty much neutralized for a lot of guys, I think it sets up beautifully for Chris Kirk. He's looked very tidy right now. He's in a great little run of form. Before that nice little week at Bay Hill, he was 16th at Pebble, 16th at the American Express. He was runner-up at the Sony, playing on his final start of his major medical. So he is in an absolute great place. The fact he is in the Players, he has a great little Korn Ferry track record in Florida. I'm really excited about where Chris Kirk's game is at. So Chris Kirk, top 5, top 10 at 5-1 in those, and those 2 Chris Kirk head-to-heads. I'm a huge fan of Chris Kirk. To the mainstream people, and even as hardcore golf fans and ratings, Jordan Spieth, what a story. Great to see him back. Totally contending. That's a lot of fun. Even someone from me that predicted before it happened his insane dip, I am now happy to try to help bring him up. In fact, I almost bet a Spieth plus 155 over Morikawa head-to-head. I think that represented pretty strong value. I didn't have the courage in the end to click it, but that's sort of, if you want to know where my head's at with Spieth, it's looking great. Chris Kirk on a much lower level for us golf hardos. That story is magnificent, and it's special. It's special. So I'm rooting for Chris, and he's playing great golf. And at a course like this, he's going to be able to do exactly what he does well. People who might not be familiar, he battled some demons, Chris. He battled some demons. He had some injuries. He admitted to a drinking problem, and he has now come through that on the other side, and his game is returning. So here for Chris Kirk. You probably didn't anticipate me going on a Chris Kirk rant today, but the way this course sets up, I do believe it sets up perfectly for him to have a fancy week. These are my picks. I love talking golf with you guys. 4oddschecker.com/US. Really, you could just tell we got skin in the game, and there's a passion, and I love doing it. So I always enjoy it, and I thank you guys for watching these. Don't forget, sub, comment with who you think, comment with who you think is going to win this week, and your Twitter handle, and you could potentially win a free dozen golf balls from Titleist Pro V1s from me. All you got to do is pick a winner. It's not that hard. It's pretty hard. But hey, good luck. There's only 159 guys in the field. You just got to pick the one winner. Not that hard. More importantly, though, Odds Checker and ScoreBet are teaming up this week to give you essentially a free $100. All you've got to do is bet $1 to win $100 if the player you select makes a birdie this week at the Players Championship. 100-1 odds on any player making a birdie. $100 max winnings. Bet $1, win $100. You can only claim the offer via the Odds Checker link that can be found below. To qualify, you must wager at least $1 on the Players Championship. New users only, and full terms can be found in the link below. Have a great weekend, friends. Let's hope we can catch a winner. Listen, even the guys that don't care much for trophies, they love the check that comes with this one. So hopefully I got guys that love to win, though. I'm not here for the cash players this week. That could be a mistake. Nonetheless, I've gone on too long. All the picks are below. Let's have a banging Players. I'm out. Don't forget, I'm going to plug this for me. Friday afternoon, check my Twitter feed. I'm going to be doing a live Cut Sweat show with Pat Mayo as, we go through the final hours of coverage on Friday afternoon. It's 159 field. We're going to sweat getting our 6 for 6s through on our DFS lineups. You better believe I'm going to be stacked, Chris Kirk, to the moon. What, 7,000, I think? Pricing? It's pretty good. I'm out. Have a good one.